Hi, I'm Jen Jackson. I race for the Canyon mountain bike team and I won Paris to Ancaster in 2018 and 2019. I watched Paris to Ancaster before I actually raced it. My dad did it when I was a little bit younger, and I remember being there at the finish and like watching them all slogging it up that big hill at the end. And then as I got into mountain bike racing and cross racing a couple of years later, we came back and kind of all went there as a family. I think the point to point really makes it feel like a day out, an adventure. You're going somewhere, you get to see a lot of the countryside and ride like a pretty, like not a route you would put together yourself. It's a little bit unconventional with how it dips through some of the farm fields and goes through some of the laneways. So you never get bored. It's always exciting. And you know at the end is when it's going to be the hardest, but it's also the most fun, at least for me as a mountain biker, because we get to be off-road more. Well, the start is always, in the elite wave, is always super fast, and like your adrenaline is going so much, but you're in a group, so you get some fun drafting. My favorite or most vivid memories, though, are the section coming into the first mud chute, where when you're racing, it's always a big battle. You're kind of like going as fast as you can to get there, so that you don't get stuck behind other people. But then you dive into this big mud chute and you're like, I'm going way too fast. And it's a little bit scary. I think for a lot of people, just to complete the course is a huge accomplishment. And Paris to Ancaster's been gravel before gravel was a thing. And I think everyone who's been part of the event knows that. I love the World Cup and, that kind of circus, but, it's different to come home and then be able to do something just with, your friends that you kind of like go back with.